Hello, English learners. Are you ready to level up your English, to improve your pronunciation and your overall fluency? Because right here, right now, you and I are going to look at one of the most effective ways to improve your pronunciation, to move you from the low intermediate or high intermediate level to an advanced English speaking level, to the fluent level of English that you want to speak. So we're doing this today through something that not many people know about. It's called minimal pairs. Have you heard of minimal pairs? Well, we are going to practice them together. I invite you to repeat after me, to copy what I say. Just sit back, relax, copy what I say, and enjoy your improvements. And I am going to share an app where you can actually get feedback on your pronunciation. Because of course, here you can practice with me, but to actually get feedback to know how you're doing, well, I can't do that through a video, but I can recommend that you use an app called Elsa Speaks. And I'm going to show you exactly what that looks like and how you can try it out a little later in the video. So if you're ready to get fluent, then let's go. So first things first, what are minimal pairs anyway? Minimal pairs are two words that are exactly the same except for one sound. So they have just one sound, a vowel sound, different. For example, ship, like a boat, or sheep, like the animal. Can you hear the difference? Ship, sheep. So it's a very small difference, but a very important one. Minimal pairs have completely different meanings from each other. We cannot replace the word ship with sheep and have our sentence make sense. They're completely different words. However, this is where a lot of English speakers or English learners get in trouble because we often mix up the minimal pairs. We often use a short vowel where it should be a long vowel sound. So if I'm trying to talk about boats, but I say sheep, not ship, the people I'm speaking to are going to be confused. It's not going to be clearly communicated that I'm trying to talk about boats and not animals. So you see the problem we have here, and that is why minimal pairs are so important to practice. These small differences in sounds can make a huge difference with your communication and how you are understood. Let's take a look at a couple more examples. And please practice with me. Ship, sheep. Bet, bat. Pen, pin. Ship, sheep. In each of these examples, only one sound changes, but the meaning of the word is completely different. Mastering minimal pairs like these is so important for your fluency in English because when you mix up these sounds that can change the meaning of the word, it can really confuse the person with whom you're speaking. Imagine you want to talk about a sheet, maybe a bed sheet or a sheet of paper, but you use the short vowel sound instead of the long one, and you say a dirty word. Well, you wouldn't be the first person to do this, and it's kind of funny, but we want to have accurate pronunciation. We don't want to have these embarrassing moments, although they can make for great stories later. Now let's practice more of the most common minimal pairs. Really focus on the vowel sounds here. We're going to start with short versus long vowel sounds. So practice with me. Bit, beat. Sit, seat. Ship, sheep. Do you notice how in each of these minimal pairs, the vowel sound is the only thing that changes from a short to a long vowel sound? The I to the E. So one more time. Bit, beat, sit, seat, ship, sheep. Now let's take a look at 3 examples with voiceless versus voiced consonants. So now we're shifting from the vowel sounds to the consonant sounds. We have, for example, and repeat after me, please. Pat, bat. Fan, van. Sue, zoo. So these minimal pairs focus on consonants. When I say that the first word in the pair is voiceless, it means you're not using your vocal cords. So try this as a fun exercise. Put your hand on your vocal cords and see if you can feel them vibrating when you say the second word. Let's try these again. Pat, bat. Fan, van. Sue, zoo. So when we make the p sound in pat, we don't feel our vocal cords. But when we say b in bat, we do. The f sound, we don't, but the v in van, we do. The s in Sue, we don't feel our vocal cords, but the z in zoo, we do. So now I want to share some ideas to help you practice minimal pairs like a pro, and they all involve your phone. Most of us have a phone, so if you, like I, have a phone, then you should be able to practice. So first of all, one idea is to record yourself. Listen to yourself, and you can gain insight to how you sound, because it's difficult to actually hear yourself at the same time that you're speaking. It's easier when you record yourself and then you can listen back to yourself saying these examples that I've shared in the video. You might want to write down the words so that they're easy to read and record yourself on your phone quickly. You can also use your phone to listen to native speakers, watch more Go Natural English videos on YouTube, or join our Fluent Communication course where we have hundreds of premium English video lessons. And I want to share my favorite app with you for practicing pronunciation. It's called Elsa Speak, and I'm going to show you inside Elsa Speak to give you an idea of how you can practice with the app. They have a free version and then a pro version with more ways to learn and get feedback. Okay, let's practice our pronunciation together.
Nice.
So I hear the word and then I have a chance to repeat it and get feedback on my pronunciation. I'm going to say this word as closely as possible to the example as I can. Nice. Yay, I did it. Okay, very good. Let's try another one.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, so now we have a full phrase, which is super helpful for fluency. I'm going to say this incorrectly on purpose. Nice to meet you. Okay, so I get some feedback here to improve my pronunciation, and I'm going to try it again. Nice to meet you. Almost correct. Okay, let me try one more time. Nice to meet you. One more time. Nice to meet you. I did it! So you can see how helpful it is to see if your pronunciation is excellent or if there are some things that you could improve. So this is the kind of training that I recommend you do between having real-life conversations and practice. So try out Elsa Speak today. You can start on a free plan for a 7-day free trial and then decide if you want to stay on the Premium Pro plan, which is much less than a tutor or other options, but it's a great way to practice at home. Now I have a challenge for you. We're going to practice your listening skills. I'm going to say a word. You're going to see 2 options on the screen, and I want you to tell me in the comments, or you can just think to yourself, which word am I saying? Which word do you hear? Number 1, bat. If you said bat, you are correct. This one is bet. Number 2, seat. If you said seat, you are correct. This one is sit. Bat. If you said bat, you are correct. This one is pat. So how did you do? Tell me in the comments if any of these were tricky for you or if you have any questions. Good job! You are well on your way to mastering English and improving your pronunciation. I am so proud of you for doing this practice with me. You did a great job. Remember, improving your pronunciation and fluency takes time. So have patience with yourself and consistency in your practice. Continue to practice minimal pairs and other exercises every day. Just 15 minutes a day can make a huge difference in your fluency. And if you feel like you would benefit from more help, come to GoNaturalEnglish.com and learn about my complete English course where I can help you more. It's my pleasure to give you the best practice and recommendations for you to become fluent fast. So thank you again for watching Go Natural English. I'm your English coach, Gabby Wallace, and I will see you soon in another English training. Have a wonderful day, and bye for now.